What's up, guys? It's George from Team Starlight, and we're here at round four for Totagon's Switch Edison tournament. We've got Kyle on the left playing Vayu Turbo, Michael on the right playing Blackwings, setting a back row. I've got Albert to commentate, our Vayu Turbo player. What do you think of
Yo,
this turn one play?
turn one Rhoda, that's pretty good depending what else is in your hand. Summoning that, eating a bottomless, sending a Sirocco value, so that's pretty good. It did its job.
That's pretty good. Never feels great bottomlessing the Greffer. Maybe tells that he can't deal with it and he doesn't want to keep it on board. So he's going to take 23.
I was thinking maybe he was going to drop a Gores, but no, no Gores either.
Yeah. Sirocco would be pretty good. But if he had Sirocco, I feel like he maybe would have saved the bottomless. No, he's got it. So he's going to run over this Armwing after using the Sirocco effect, of course. Sirocco being probably one of the best cards you can see in this matchup for Blackwings, for sure.
But we got the Armageddon coming down, sending the value, so this value is live and he's going for it.
This
One bottomless is
Vayu
gone.
is going turbo. He's got the Armor Master. Hopefully he can run over this Sirocco. But it looks like Icarus in a
Oh,
flip return. Is this game?
that's game. Look, he's at
Oh my
3K.
goodness. When did the Caius get banished? Oh, off the allure, right? Did he have an allure?
Yeah, wow. So yeah,
Wow.
I was not expecting that. I didn't see him set that return.
And that Icarus just, it seemed like it put him in such a good spot. But return just be that card, you know? So pretty fast game one. And then we're doing the same thing on the Blackwing side, set a back row pass.
Oh, we got the Tech Insura in the main deck, or maybe siding it in, but
Oh, interesting. That seems pretty good into, the Blackwing mirror. Can run over a Bora or something like that. So I don't hate that at all if it is being cited. I don't know if that's something you see every day.
I think a true hero teched it in his Vayu Turbo topping list.
Right. And we've got the Sirocco, get the Bora. Hopefully this is not a Raikou or this is going to be some big damage. He's going to use the Sirocco effect and get Gale. So this is going to be a huge Bora. Thinking about going into a Synchro. Doesn't really matter because whatever he makes isn't going to attack unless he wants to do Dark End to pop this monster. But I almost feel like you want to attack it, and it's Necrogardna, so it's still going to be a lot of damage.
It looks like they're
And
discussing when he activated it, because it did look like he activated the effect first and then summoned Gale, but
oh, interesting.
maybe he
Okay.
didn't. Maybe he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you never would. So we can probably assume. We've got Gale, one of the best outs to Stardust Dragon being dropped. And a Heavy Storm in main 2, now that the Stardust is gone. Looked like a bunch of bluff sets. Setting the brain control, even with Stardust, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Would have
that's a
been
card you don't
pretty
want to
nice to
lose.
have. Yeah, because he could steal this Gale, make an Armor Master or something. But either way, he's going to attack into this Gale, Necrogardna. And actually, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, this Gale is going to be a problem because it's sticking on the field due to the Necrogardna. He's going to have the Bora and Kalu off the top. They're doing some math. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
it's
don't know how much
850
damage that
plus
is.
14, 2250, I
This is
think.
why I hate Gale. It just makes I hate when the life points have to go into the 50s. We see a set Vayu. That is not good.
I did see a set Icarus on Kyle's back row, so oh, never mind. If he summoned. Oh, but he's
Uh-oh.
still going for it.
I mean, it seems like you have to. He's going to target his burial, it looks like, and then chain the burial. So Honestly, not a horrible trade-off, but to deal with the one Bora, you don't really love to see it. We've got a T-set pass. Surely that Vayu's live at this point, right?
He just drew into Gores too, I think. Oh, but we got a Dyna. Oh, and he's forced to solemn that.
The Dyna. Wow, Dyna is not a card you really see against Vayu. Do you see people citing that in against you?
Not really, because you have so many
Yeah.
normal summons that can just run over
Armageddon
it.
Knight, Greffer. But maybe it is good to just set it, into a special summoned Armed Wing or something like that. But we've got Card Trooper milling 3. Another card you're not really seeing in Blackwings. So we've definitely got some cool techs, right?
Yeah, it's definitely more common now. Harrison did cite it in. I
Oh,
think
right.
Chai T and a few others in that group also are also citing it in Blackwings.
Well, in this situation, it didn't do too much. It milled. Well, I mean, it's not milling very good at all. I believe he milled heavy, double Shura earlier, and it got deep prison, so he's not going to get the draw off of it. But either way, we've got a bunch of back row on both sides, a little bit of draw passing, and Shura's coming down. Mirror Force. Do we have a 7 tools? Looks like no.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth, but Eric
Oh
is low
god.
and he's going for another return push.
Those life points cannot be right. 838?
He was at
What is going on there?
1650, right? Yeah, that's not right.
That's so weird. He's going to mill through with the card troopers, so getting some value off the return, maybe milling something useful. And he did mill the plague. That's going to be a way to convert everything that he brought back if he feels like he can get away with it.
He does have a dad in hand, I think. Wonder if it's live.
I did see that, yeah. He has not checked his graveyard. But yeah, that looks. There's a lot. There is a lot of dark monsters, but maybe there's a way he can figure out how to get there.
He's got a
Seems like
plague.
this is, yeah, seems like a really big moment. I do not think he'll be able to get the Dark Arm live this turn because the Necro is just going to replace. Oh, interesting. Going Tribute Necro for Sirocco. We've got Bottomless. And it looks like maybe he was thinking of going into a Black Rose, which would have been great to get a draw off the Card Trooper, but instead he's going to poke with the Card Trooper. I don't think, should that play, didn't he bring it off? Oh no, he didn't. He stacked for it. So Android is also going to get Bottomless. Necro is going to get banished again, and we're basically right back where we started.
Yeah, and that is going to close it out.
Yep.
That was
Going
a
into
back and
game
forth game
3.
too.
Yeah, that was actually pretty interesting to watch. A lot of interesting cards you don't really see on both sides. So big fan of that. There were a lot of birds at this tournament. Thankfully, we got some round footage of different matchups, but this is definitely one of the bird on bird rounds that we saw in our footage. So we've got a heavy storm hitting the pro set heavy. So that's not bad actually. Just the 1-for-1. Nobody's using heavy for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the pro set heavy. I'm always scared of just losing it to MST.
Right. Or another heavy. Heavy with no aggressive push is really interesting. And let's see what we got. Torrential. And we've got the Vayu. Looks like he's holding up that Bottomless. There's no chance he wasn't going to use it.
A lot of trades there.
Yeah. Suddenly, Vayu pretty low on cards. Don't know how many cards the Blackwing player has, but it should be about even. Got a knock on the Raikou. That Raikou needs to be banished. but only one. Okay, so
I
maybe
think he has the
prepare
other
for
one
it.
in his hand.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that this Raikou does not come up and he does not
Yeah,
try to summon Sork because it
yeah,
should be
yeah.
gone.
Let's.
If not, it doesn't matter because Sork is really, as far as I know, the only way you get value out of Raikou. We've got Greffer coming down again, doing the standard stuff. Ooh, Raikou hit the trooper. Maybe he thought it was a Dyna or something. I almost feel like Blackwings doesn't have a lot of heavy defense monsters. Would you maybe save the Raikou? I'm not sure. But this should be a lot of damage either way.
Yeah, he's getting aggressive here, so he's trying to close out this game.
Right. And I'm hoping he has an out to Gores. Otherwise, this would maybe be a punish. Not saving the Raikou, but this is going to be a lot of damage. And it looks like everything connects. He's shuffling his hand, but it looks like all of this is going through no problem.
Wow, 5 cards, and let's see how he deals with this board.
Yeah. What can you have? He's actually going to go main 2, Synchro into Stardust. So that's pretty good. Protects from something. Maybe Icarus attack. I mean, you have to imagine he has a good amount of back row in his hand. Brain control. The Armed Wing. What's happening
Caius
here?
coming down? What's happening? Yeah.
Does he have a Kalute? What's going on here? Caius would be crazy. He's going to attack Necrogardna. Interesting.
I see. He's going for a
Blizzard, Synchroing. Okay. That makes sense. Especially if he knows that the Necro is there. Getting the Stardust, like that attack is just probably is never going to go through. And now he can deal with the Stardust by making Dark End. So heads up play. The Chop Deck Gale. This card, man.
Some more awkward math.
Yeah. 2750. Shura coming in. This is going to be big value, but we've got Icarus and the My Body is a Shield. Wow.
Yeah, these are some duels. This has been so back and forth.
Yeah,
but he's
that
one
My
hit.
Body. Holy moly. And Dyna.
Oh, Michael's at 1250. I see.
Yeah. It's weird because it's flipped upside down, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, isn't this game? But we're still hanging on. D-Prison. Going to deal with this Shura, thankfully.
Does he have a monster to summon? Wall up?
Brutal. I do see
Cyber
Cyber
Dragon
Dragon in hand. Just get that on board. As long as this Greffer can't set up a Vayu and a back row. So potentially protected. Switch the Greffer. Defense mode. With the set back row. Probably in this game state, you're just setting whatever you have, even if it's a bluff, which it looks like it may be.
Yeah, both Deep Prisons are engraved, so could only be a Mirror Force, maybe. Oh, but it's return again.
This card again. So all 3 games, but let's see. We got the Plague and the Necro. So he needs to... This needs to stop right now.
Yeah, he's got to have the bottomless.
Yeah. Or it's not... And even with the bottomless, you're only hitting the Sirocco's, right? So he's going to choose to get Vayu. Synchro into Black Rose.
Oh, but he's too low for My Body, and that's going to be game.
No. GG's.